रानी के राधा रानी के अपीयरेंस के पीछे बड़ी कथाएं। एक कथा तो आती है कि पहले गोलोक वृंदावन में क्या हुआ था जिससे राधा रानी अपीयर किया और कृष्ण ऑल्सो अपीयर। सो once Krishna was with Radharani in her kunj, but Krishna always does things, many things. One is to satisfy other devotees and to increase the love of Srimati Radharani. So he was with her in the kunj, and then he left her. Left her to be with another gopi named Virja. And Radharani was sulking, she was angry. Where did he go? Then other gopis told her that he has gone to see another gopi, Virja. And that gopi was also very, very beautiful. And when Virja saw Krishna coming, so she served him very nicely. And they were having their pastimes. So with just being with Krishna, with the touch of Krishna, Virja gave birth to 7 sons. Okay. But here Radharani was coming, and I'll post it, the description of the chariot of Srimati Radharani. It was 80 miles long, and it's mind-boggling description, and how beautiful it was, how opulent it was, what kind of decorations it had. And in that chariot, Radharani came to the place where Krishna was. And hearing that Radharani has come in her chariot, Virja got afraid, and Virja took the form of a river. So Radharani came, and she didn't find the gopi, she only saw river, and Krishna was there, and she rebuked Krishna, what kind of person you are, and many things went on. And this Virja river is a river between material and spiritual worlds now. It's called Virja river. So Krishna went with Radharani, or Radharani went back, and Krishna then went to her to pacify her. But the gopis would not allow Krishna to enter that kunj because Radharani was very upset that day. And then again another day Krishna was with Virja, and the 7 sons, the youngest son, because all the brothers were playing and they were somehow had a fight, and the youngest son came trying to Mother Virja, and Krishna was there, but Krishna then left. Let Virja take care of her sons. And Virja was very upset with her son that why you had to make Krishna leave. So she told her 7 sons that you all become oceans, different oceans in the material world. And this, the smallest son, is going to become the ocean of salt water. So when we read in the description of the universe, 7 oceans are there: ocean of yogurt, milk, sugarcane juice, liquor, sweet water, salt water, and ocean of ghee, either ghee or honey. Forgetting that. So they become these 7 oceans. So then Krishna went to Radharani, and Radharani started chastising him, like what kind of person you are, and this and that. And Radharani's brother Sridham, he is Krishna's Sakha, Priya Naram Sakha, one very intimate friend of Krishna. So Sridham was there and he could not tolerate that. He told Radharani, who do you think you are and who do you think Krishna is? If he wants, he can create millions of Radharanis like you. And Krishna did not interfere in brother-sister's fight. So then Radharani got angry. How can you take sides with Krishna? This person, he is a cheater. You're talking like a demon, so become a demon, go on earth, take birth on earth. And Sridham also got angry. You're talking like a worldly woman and not understanding Krishna's position, so you also go and take birth on earth. And as a woman and material woman, and you will be separated from Krishna for 100 years. So after they cursed each other, then they went to Krishna crying. What did we do? Krishna told them, well, actually it is time for our pastimes on earth. So that's where this all happened. And Shridham took birth as Shankchuda, demon. No, Jalandhar, sorry. And he would be so powerful, Lord Shiva has to kill him. And what had happened in spiritual world, somehow Vrinda was, or Shridham, somehow they were attracted to each other, Vrinda, Tulsi Devi. So that is another story how Shridham came as Jalandhar and Vrinda was his wife, very chaste wife, and somehow Krishna had to take the form of Jalandhar to be with Vrinda, and then the chastity was broken, and then Shivji killed Jalandhar. Because he was such a powerful demon, he was Shridham himself. But then Vrinda understood when Jalandhar was killed that this person with me is not Jalandhar, he is somebody else. So he has, reveal yourself. You cannot be my husband. Then Krishna came in his form. Then Vrinda got very upset. She cursed him that you are a stone-hearted person. Become a stone. So that is how Krishna became Shaligram. And then Krishna blessed Vrinda that, okay, I'll be Shaligram Shila, I'll be a stone, but I'll not accept anything offered to me without your leave. So Vrinda took the form of Tulsi plant. So anyway, so this is their story. And then Radharani, she appeared on her, but then she told Krishna that, okay, pastimes, you have to go to earth and I have to come with you, but I will not go if there is no Vrindavan, if there is no Govardhan, no Yamunaji on earth. Krishna said, I've already sent them on earth. You see, and I've already sent gopis, gopas, they all are there. Okay. So we know Krishna took birth from mother Devaki and Yashoda at the same time, but openly the mother of Devaki and Kansa's prison house. And then when Kansa came to kill that child, who was a girl, and she left because she was Yogamaya herself, and she told him that the person who was going to kill you has already taken birth. So Kansa called Putana. First Putana came to, he told her to kill all the at least 10 days old babies all over Braj, wherever you find them. But Putana also wanted to serve Kansa in another way. So what had happened? There is a mountain called Vindhya. Okay. So Vindhya Parvat is very jealous. The word is used as jealous, but it's all pastimes related. He was very jealous of Himalaya. And one of the reasons of his jealousy was Himalaya had the daughter Parvati, and Parvati was married to Shiva, and Shiva, Lord Shiva is very powerful. So Vindhya Parvat prayed to Brahmaji that grant me the boon that I have a daughter who marries a person who will be more powerful than Shiva. Look at kind of benedictions they have. But before that, because Vindhya Parvat was jealous of Himalayas, why Himalayas are so tall, and somehow he had to be humbled up. So Agastya Rishi was going towards South India, and Vindhya Parvat was standing erect. And Agastya Rishi, when he saw Agastya, he bowed down. So Parvat, they are have spirit souls. So he bowed down to Agastya Rishi. Agastya Rishi said, see, I'm going to crossing you and going on the other side. So you remain like this till I come back. Vindhya Parvat said, okay, Rishi. And Agastya Rishi never went back. He's still in South India. So Vindhya Parvat, that pride was crushed. He was humbled to remain lower than Himalayas. And even Meru Mountain, he wanted to compete with Meru Mountain also. So again, so then he wanted a daughter who would marry a person who would be even better than Lord Shiva. So Brahmaji said, okay. So then Radharani, now there are different narrations. So first it seems first she appeared in Mother Kirtida's womb, but then from her womb she was transferred to Vindhya Parvat, Vindhya's wife's womb. And not just her, other gopis, especially Chandravali and few others. It's called five girls. So 5 girls were born and they were playing on the peaks of Vindhya Parvat. So Putna was traveling around. She would go by air everywhere. And she saw these 5 beautiful little girls playing on Vindhya Parvat. So she picked them up. She didn't want to kill them because they were girls, because Kansa said, any boys you find, you kill them. These were girls. So she thought, I'll present them to Kansa, and when these girls grow up, Kansa can marry them. So she picked up all these girls. But then there was a sage who was guru of Vindhya Mountain, and he saw Putna traveling like this with these 5 beautiful little girls. So he just cursed her or taught a mantra at Krishna. So the mantra hit her big time, and she was terrified, and she was in pain, and all these girls, she just let go of all these girls. In air, she was in air. So Chandravali was dropped in one of the lakes, and Radharani got dropped in Yamuna river near Raval. And other girls somewhere else. Because it's so complicated, I can't remember all these details. So Radharani was dropped on this lotus flower in Yamuna at Raval. So Raval is the birthplace, considered as birthplace of Srimati Radharani. Now, Vrishbhanu Maharaj, father of Radharani, husband of Kirtida, so they didn't have any children, and he wanted children. So every morning he would go take bath in Yamuna. So this morning he came and he saw a lotus flower floating in Yamuna, big lotus flower. And there was this golden effulgence coming out of the lotus flower. And he was curious, what is this? So he went and he just brought lotus flower, and then he saw this beautiful little girl floating on that lotus flower with golden effulgence. And he looked around, nobody was there and couldn't figure out. So then he understood the Lord has fulfilled his desire. He sent her a daughter, sent him a daughter. So he picked up this little girl and he brought her home. Kirtida was very happy to have this beautiful little girl. And but there was one problem. Problem was this girl would not speak anything and won't even open her eyes. So they thought she's blind and she's dumb. But she was so pretty, so beautiful. They said, okay, so whatever it is, so be it. What can we do? We'll raise her. Now, Narad Muni, when he heard Krishna has appeared in Mathura, then he has gone to Gokul. So he went to Gokul to take darshan of Krishna. But then he thought if Krishna has appeared, his concept must have appeared somewhere. It cannot be that he is going to come without his concept. So where is Radharani? So Narad Muni kept traveling all over Braj, and one day he came to the house of Krishna Maharaj. And there was a festival that Krishna Maharaj has as a child now. So Narad Muni came and I heard you had a child. Let me take darshan. Let me see. Oh, Narad Muni, yes, we have a daughter, but she's blind and she doesn't speak. Narad Muni, let me go take look at her. So Narad Muni came in the room and then he told Vishwanu Maharaj, he said, okay, I want to do some puja, so please go collect all these items. Because Narad Muni wanted to be alone with Srimati Radharani. And then Narad Muni was there and he understood this is this is Radharani, consort of Krishna. And he prayed to her and asked her to give him her darshan, proper darshan. And then all of a sudden, Radharani gave him her eternal darshan. She is eternally 13-year-old. And when Narad Muni saw that, he was stunned. He prayed, he offered so many prayers. And then Radharani just told him, don't tell this to anybody. Okay. So after a few days, then Narad Muni told Vishwanu Maharaj when he came out that please have a festival and invite everybody, especially Nand Baba Yashoda Maya. They also have a little boy. So Vishwanu Maharaj was friendly with Nand Baba because at that time Vishwanu Maharaj was in Raval and Nand Baba was in Gokul. And Gokul and Raval are not too far from each other. So they invited. Krishna came, Lala came, and Nanda Baba, Yashoda Maya, Vrishvanu Maharaj came. They were talking in the outer room, and Krishna crawling. He was a little boy, crawling. He went inside the room where Radharani was on her palana, and this is his pastime. So he just somehow crawled and then got hold of the of the palana, and then he picked himself up, and then he looked at Radharani. This is what Radharani had made a condition to Krishna, that I will not see anybody except you. So when Krishna pulled himself up, the fragrance of his body entered the nostrils of Srimati Radharani. And then she opened her eyes, and then she started crying. And here, Vishwanu Maharaj, Nanda Baba, they all heard and they came running inside. Here, Radha and Krishna, they were just looking at each other, little babies. They came running and Vishwanu Maharaj was so happy seeing Radharani like this, that, oh, finally this girl is not blind and she speaks also, she sees also. But they didn't know that she only wanted to see Krishna, nobody else. And then they said, "Oh, he is so lucky for her, and they should be together." So then obviously other pastimes, so many pastimes that are mentioned in Bhagavatam and other scriptures. Of course, all these pastimes that we read, acharyas are given to the Vedas. They just uh, one drop of the ocean of the pastimes that Radha and Krishna have every day. How it can be described? Just like now when Krishna was getting attacked in Gokul by different demons, so Nand Baba, they decided that let's move to other place. So first they came to Vrindavan, Chatigara. Chatigara is a place. And then from there on, they moved to Nandagaon. So when Krishna is moving there, he made sure his Yogmaya potency is there, that Radharani, Vrishvanu Maharaj, Kirtadir, they also moved from Ravan. So first they came to Ukrai, which is near Radhakund, uh, Radharani's Nani's town. And then from there they moved to Barsana. So Barsana, Nandgaon, not too far away from each other. And then her marriage happened with Abhimanyu. That's another story. Abhimanyu. Now Radharani cannot be with any other person. She cannot touch, and nobody else can touch her except Krishna. So Abhimanyu, because they had to be separated, and because it enhances or it intensifies love. So Radharani got married to Abhimanyu. Abhimanyu is considered shadow of Krishna, incarnation of shadow of. So, but even with Abhimanyu, Radharani was never there with him. Krishna was always these all pastimes happened in Java. So Krishna was always making plans and making sure that Abhimanyu is never with Radharani. Now in Barsana, many beautiful pastimes are there. Like one day little Radharani was playing with her Sakhis and they were playing cooking game. They were cooking, but they're not cooking with real ingredients. So they were cooking with clay. So making clay laddus, clay chapatis, and other things. And Durvasa Rishi had to pass by. And he saw this beautiful Ladi, and other gopis also, Lalita Vishaka, other gopis were there. And he saw them, they're so beautiful playing together. And he just sat down over there looking at them. And Radharani came, he said, "Oh, Baba, you have come. We have made some nice laddus." It was a clay laddu. And she said, "Baba, why don't you eat this laddu?" And Durvasa Muni, "Not clay laddu, I'm not here to eat mud now." But Radharani was so beautiful, so charming, and she came and she said, "No, no, Baba, you should eat this, eat this." "No, no, no, Lali, I cannot eat them." "No, no, no, Baba." And she forcibly put this clay laddu in his mouth. The Rasa Rishi, he's known for his anger. And he is partial incarnation of Lord Shiva, actually. He's known for his anger all over the universe. But in front of Radharani, even he melted. And when Radharani put that clay laddu in his mouth, Durvasa Muni said, "I've never tasted something so sweet, so nectarian in my life." And he blessed Radharani that whatever you cook will be like nectar, and whoever eats that food will never get sick, will never meet untimely death, will always be young. Okay, Radharani and then gopis, little gopis, they heard this and they just smiled, giggled, and then ran back to their home. Now, Yashoda Maya in Nandagaon, somehow they found out that Radharani got this benediction. So Yashoda Maya goes to Parsana and speaks with Kirtida that to allow Radharani to come to Nandagaon every day to cook for Krishna. Because Yashoda Maya wants the best for him. And Mother Kirtida could not say no to Yashoda Maya. Yashoda Maya, queen of Braj and a very good friend. So every day, this is their pastime that they wanted to be together and wanted to see Radharani every day. So every day, Radharani with her Sakhis goes from Barsana to Nandagaon to cook for Krishna. And it is said there are hundreds of pots or hundreds of burners in that kitchen, just like we saw in Jagannath Puri. So hundreds of burners, and in the middle of all these burners, Radharani is standing and cooking, and all the Sakhis are helping her. And every day she cooks like that. And Krishna, of course, Krishna being Krishna, he loves her cooking, but sometimes he wants to tease her. So, and when he is served food and all everybody is there, Nanda Baba is there, Balramji and Krishna Sakhas, Sri Ram is also there. And they are enjoying, and Radharani and Sakhi, they hide behind the curtains of the door to see how Krishna is relishing. And Krishna knows Radharani is looking, and then he takes something from the plate, puts it in mouth, and he makes a face like, it's rubbish, what did I eat? And it just makes Radharani so sad. Oh, it didn't come out right, he didn't like it. But then again, he sees her, and then he makes her, no, I was just joking, he's relishing, and he also feeds Sri Ram from his plate. That makes Radharani. So their love is, and first of all, their position. Radharani is energy of Krishna, and energy and energetic. They're non-different. Pleasure-giving potency of Krishna. They're non-different. There's no difference between Radharani. But yesterday, like when I posted the 25 qualities of Radharani, Krishna has 64 qualities. Radharani has 25. But the last quality of Radharani is she controls Krishna by her love. And then and Radharani wants to please Krishna, to give him pleasure in every way possible. So she expands herself in all these gopis. The gopis are expansions of Radha. So that Krishna is pleased in every way by different gopis. In every mood, in every way possible. So this is Radharani's love for Krishna. And she doesn't love anybody else, doesn't see, nobody else can touch her. Krishna, he is Supreme Personality of Godhead. He has to take care of so many devotees and kill so many demons. But for Radharani, he is the only one. That's it. That's the position of that. And she does man, she gets angry. There is man mandir in Barsana. And when she gets angry, and Krishna has to please her in every way possible. Different leelas happen. But Krishna has to please her. But that man is not out of jealousy or anything. It's have is to show Krishna her love, to increase her love, and to increase Krishna's love for her. Just like we studied in Bhagavatam, the Ras Leela. Now, Ras Leela was happening, the topmost pastime. And Krishna is with Radharani in the center, and all around Krishna is with different gopis. With every gopi, Krishna was there with his Ras dance. And Radharani got angry that he thinks I'm just like other gopis. We can have Ras Leela together. No, she disappears. And Krishna went with her to please tell her, no, you're special. And then she's in the forest, and then Krishna had to pick her up. All the gopis came looking for them. So they understood, the gopis understood this particular gopi is very, very special. And that is Radha. When we just say the name Radhe or Radha, Ra is Ra word, Ra Shabd comes from, Ra Akshar comes from Anurag, the love, and Dha means Dhavati. So with that Anurag, that kind of love that she has, she runs towards Krishna, and Krishna runs towards her. And anybody who says Radha, not just the Radha, even if it says Ra and Krishna starts running towards him, and when he says Radha, and Krishna is right there in front of them, even that person. To, to be thankful to him that he said the name Radha. And he's ready to take care of it. That is Radha. In Hare Krishna Mahamantra, Hare refers to Srimati Radharani. Now, Hari is Krishna. Hari means one who takes away all the inauspiciousness from our lives. That is Krishna. Hara is Radharani. So Hara means one who takes away Krishna from Krishna. By her beauty, by her love. So Hara, when we vocative form, when we have to address Hara, it's Hare. So that Hare is Radha. So that is when we are chanting Hare Krishna, we are invoking the blessings of Radha. And as Prabhupada said, Radharani is so dear to Krishna. Krishna could be busy with other activities, other devotees, so many demons he has to take care of. But if Radharani recommends a devotee to Krishna, that, oh, this devotee does wonderful service, Krishna has to accept that person. He cannot say no. And Radharani is very, very simple. Even her Kunda here, Radha Kunda. She's very simple with the devotees. Only with Krishna she has a pastime. With others, she's very simple, simply approached, full of compassion, full of mercy. So that is why her kund is also like a square, straight, no zigzags. She's very simple, simple heart. And Krishna's kund is all zigzag, broken here, there, turn here, there. This is what Brajvalmiki is saying, that he is bent at three places, he is very crooked, so his kund is also crooked. But Radharani is very simple. So her kund is also very straight, simple, straight. And the benedictions we can give to achieve love for Krishna is amazing. That's right. In Braj, nobody chants Krishna. They all say Radhe, Radhe, all the time it's Radhe, 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 Radhe. Well, there's so many pastimes Some of them are coming to mind, some are not. But anyway, I guess we can stop here. See anybody has any questions or comments. So read more about Radharani today. Do some more chanting. Cook nice prasadam. Two of our favorite things are, one is Arabi. He likes Arabi. And second is cranberry chutney. Now, I don't know what is, in Hindi it's called cranberry. In America, it was very easy. So cranberry chutney and Arabi he likes. So we can put that for that.
So
Okay.
beautiful, Prabhuji. Very nice.
Thank you.
Very nice, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
लिमिटेशन टाइम का ना, नहीं तो ऐसा लगता है सुनते ही रहोगे.
हाँ
Time भी और devotees भी नहीं है ना.
हाँ प्रभु जी बहुत अच्छा किया आपने ये सब बताया. वेरी नाइस.
Very nice. Thank you so much.
Thank
And
you.
happy Radhaashtami.
Happy Radha.